Ang susunod na programa ay rated G. Ito ay pwede sa lahat ng manonood.
Good day! Welcome to the first episode of Manager's Check. Our first manager to check is a 19-year-old Regional Director of International Youth Council Pilipinas, President of Quezon City Youth Confederation, and Branch Manager of B&B Communications Cubao Business Center. John Lester Mercader is one of the new breed of youth leaders and young business entrepreneurs that this generation has. A living example that age Mr. Mercader did not see himself as a young business manager and a youth leader in just 2 years of exposing to the field of youth development and a year in business world. His skills in managing his time for public service, business, and school are also October 2010 when Mr. Mercader was elected to be the president of Quezon City Youth Confederation, a federation consisting of 257 active youth organizations in the whole of Quezon City. It was his first time to be exposed in the field of managing people, a great transition from being an ordinary student into a youth leader. Up to present, Mr. Mercader still handles the position. His skills in youth organizing and human resource management are developed through QCYC, which made him the key person in youth empowerment and development. In April 2012, another responsibility was given to him when he was appointed to be the Regional Director of the newly formed International Youth Council Pilipinas, the youth arm of United Nations in the Philippines for policy making with regards to youth participation and development. It has been another transition for Mr. Mercader. Managing QCYC is more of operations and organizing, while IYC needs executive and legislative skills. Being in QCYC and IYC is like having two faces in one body, which he needs to project two different personalities to achieve managing one the youth goal. Of Quezon City has been a challenge for him, but representing the voice of the youth of National Capital Region is much harder. This is his true-to-life example of great power comes with great responsibility. While he was on a meeting together with other leaders, another opportunity comes along his way, to become a businessman. This time, he is into the field of entrepreneurship, a much farther way from being a youth leader. Without hesitations, he embraced the pros and consequences of this career. As of now, he is the branch manager of B&B Communications Cubao Business Center, an advertiser of the electronic books, also called e-books. This industry opened the doors for him to develop his skills in managing a business and also his As a manager, Mr. Mercader categorized his management style as a permissive autocrat, in which he has the autonomy in making decisions while giving his subordinates the equality in doing their work. His style also includes delegating tasks to his people who are appropriate for a specific job. Mr. considers his age his asset. Because of his young age, he can easily adapt to changes concerning the X and Y generations. Good public relationship skills, multitasking, and also risk-taking are his strengths. On the other hand, Mr. Mercader shared that he has poor planning skills, though he is already a leader and manager. Mr. Mercader's fortes in management comprises of organizing and leadership. During youth assemblies, QCY's executive committee, under his supervision, should mobilize at least 500 youth to attend. And this number is not easy. Organizing assemblies is not an easy job. We must generate enough fund, task people, secure logistic needs, and guarantee good audience attendance. Though he excels in organizing, controlling, and leading his people, his areas for improvement affect these skills. His poor planning skill hinders him to fully achieve his goal. He makes up to this by talking to experts and consulting them about their past experiences and asking them advices. Another aspect that he needs to improve is his control of emotions. Because he is short-tempered, he easily blasts his emotions. He copes up to this by playing computer games, which eliminates stress. Being a manager, he motivates his team by giving them incentives and letting them have fun while doing their task. He does this to set his people's mind toward a specific goal without pressure. Mr. Mercader doesn't believe in a dream team. Instead, he believes in a perfect team. When asked to define this, he said that a team becomes perfect when everybody functions the way they are supposed to, and when everyone is responsible enough to do their actions. As a leader, he developed his good communication skills. He also became the voice of the youth. Being a manager, he learned how to anticipate things, being ready to what will happen next,
through looking at the situation into different views. He also learned how to deal with people by having different faces depending on the people he's
In
with.
spite of being a young manager, he already sees the keys to success in a managerial point of view. When I asked him to give advice to tenured managers, he said that they must go out of their box and learn how to take the risk of
During the
interview, I saw the innate managerial and leadership skill that he has. Not all people has these skills. Because of this, I consider him as an icon of the young generation. He is a good role model of a public servant, a manager, a youth leader, and an individual. At his young age, he justified that age doesn't matter to make change, as long as you have your mind and heart set in one room. This is the show that gives you a glimpse on a grandiose life, stories behind their success that can give us inspiration to pursue our dreams. This is Teresa Benigno, and this is Manager's Check.